And we're back up the start for an incredible round in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup, and I'm joined by Jack Beaumont, Olympic silver medalist, for the next set of races. Great to have you here. My goodness, the action is already off. Radley College versus Marin Rowing Association in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup.
I think this is one of the races that people have been kind of licking their lips for. I think it's going to be a really, really exciting one.
I know there's a lot of kind of discussion about both of these crews. They haven't had kind of that much of a test yet in Henley, I think. In the first two rounds, are reasonably comfortable. And there's a sense that both have got a confidence that they've got some speed, that they think they've got a chance in this event. So we're going to really learn something about both of these crews. A brilliant Radley College crew, coached by Patrick Duggan, who won a silver at Nat Schools, won Junior 8s at Wallingford. And, you know, Radley often have that ability to peak in the summer. And it looks like they've got the edge at the moment.
But what we've seen in the last few years with Radley is they've been so good at Henley Royal Regatta, but they haven't won. And there's been times when I was watching, sure, they're going to win, and didn't quite pull it off. So this year, is it going to be their year?
That's the question, isn't it? It's such a fierce event, and there's so much planning that goes into preparing these crews to peak at this point. But at the moment, it looks like all is going well for Radley College, with William Theed at bow, Monty Sutherland at 2, Zach Jenkins at 3, Dylan Hughes at 4, Gaspard Wenger at 5, Ben Hunter at 6, Jonathan Clue at 7, Hector Scott Plummer at stroke, and coxed by Guy Bagager, who's at his 3rd Henley Royal Regatta. And they have almost a length now on the Marin Rowing Association crew.
I think what's just important to note with schoolboy rowing is that it's just so professional. It's so professional. There's a huge amount of investment in it. You know, you've got directors of rowing, you've got head coach of the crews, and then of each boat. You know, my old teammate Sam Townsend was director of rowing at Radley, and he's one of the most diligent people I know. We affectionately called him the Shire Horse because he was so strong, and rowing behind him was like you were having a sort of solar eclipse. But he will leave no stone unturned, like looking after that program.
Yeah, he's really been building something. It can't be about one crew now. You have to have that program. You have to have that year-on-year learning, progression, a model of the technique that you want, a system that's going to make sure that these youngsters can really deliver their best whilst thriving at the same time academically. But it looks like Marin are throwing some punches back. We've got Ryan Jorgensen, Hugh Ryan, Nicholas Leach, Eamon Morlan, Ori Radwin, Benjamin Najibi, Anders Carlson, Taden Lander, and coxed by Jacob Bobrow, who are here on a mission. They've had a good season. They've had a real turn of speed. They raced, 6 of them raced at the Under-19 2024 World Championships for the USA. They were 2nd in the Youth 8s at the head of the Charles to St Paul's School. So we know they have some speed. They were training out at Oxford University before they came down to Henley, so they could really be acclimatised. They have overlap. The question is, can they sprint? Can they mount a bigger challenge?
For a moment, I really thought Marin might come through there and take the lead, but it looks as though the Radley guys have just really pushed their legs down. It doesn't look like the stroke rates come any higher, but they are shoving those puddles away, aren't they? Yeah,
it is really powerful. The boat leaps in between each stroke. The gap between the puddles, each set of puddles, is just that little bit more. But my goodness, Marin are fiercely attacking all the way to the finish.
And what you can't see here in this absolutely beautiful picture is how horrible this feels in the legs right now as well.
So that is Radley College crossing the line. They're still with Marin Rowing Association overlapping the crew. That was a massive test for both crews. Radley College came off the better.